What's up, YouTube? It's Granny Brielle, and I'm back with another video. So today, my only goal here is to defend Pepper. So today, my only goal here is to defend Angel Reese. Okay. So I made this video because there's a YouTuber on here who does like commentary videos on popular opinions, things like that. And she has like a lot of hot takes and everything. And sometimes I don't agree with them, but most times I really do. I'll be like, oh yeah, girl, good. But there was this one video that she just dropped like a day or two ago, and I was so disappointed. So basically, she was talking about the sexualization of Angel Reese, and she basically said that Angel Reese sexualizes herself. But my only thing about the video that I did not like was that she was missing a chunk of context to what Angel Reese was saying. So I'm here to let y'all know what was going on, why Angel Reese said that in that interview. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, Angel Reese is a professional basketball player. She played college basketball at Maryland and LSU. Then she was drafted to the WNBA in April as the number 7 pick overall. So she had a moment that blew up all over social media. It was like a whole thing. And it was last year, 2023, the NCAA championship, where LSU and Iowa played each other. And basically, there were a few clips of Angel Reese taunting Caitlin Clark. I'm going to insert them now so y'all can see.
And Angel Reese knows a ring is coming.
That whole entire like tournament from last year when LSU won the championship, and then this year 2024, that whole entire thing with Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Paige, just all these girls, like it just put like a spotlight on women's basketball in general. And it's not to say that there never was one, but I definitely feel like those 2 years were 100% like it was historic. Like you literally can't deny that it wasn't historic. You know what I'm saying? So the rematch with LSU and Iowa, or basically Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, that game had like 12.3 million viewers. So like I said, that was a historic time for women's basketball. So basically what I'm getting to, when Angel Reese had lost the rematch with Iowa, she did a post-game interview. And in this interview, I'm about to let the clip play so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
I don't really get to stand up for myself. I mean, I have great teammates. I have a great support system. I got my hometown. I got my family that stands up for me. I don't really get to speak out on things just because I just try to ignore, and I just try to stand strong. Like, I've been through so much. I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times. Death threats. I've been sexualized. I've been threatened. I've been so many things, and I've stood strong every single time. And I just try to stand strong for my teammates because I don't want them to see me down and like not be there for them. So I just want to always just know, like, I'm still a human. Like,
obviously in the interview, she was just talking about defending herself, and she was very emotional. And then she said this one thing that basically been taken out of context ever since she ever said this, was basically she has been sexualized. And I'm going to like really get on top of that because I feel like people are purposely misunderstanding or just not being factful about what she was talking about. Is factful a word? And I'm going to tell y'all like the context behind that, because I feel like people are purposely misunderstanding or just really not doing their research when she was talking about that. So basically, here we are now. Angel Reese is in the WNBA. It is the off season, so she has her podcast going. She's making different appearances. She's just living life. Like people are booking her for stuff. She's just living life. Like she just becoming into this like celebrity, honestly. So people are just really upset at the way she dresses. This is my thing. Y'all truly are not paying attention to Angel Reese. And you don't have to pay attention to her, of course. But for y'all to be upset about the things that she's wearing, it just doesn't make sense, because she's not always dressing provocative or sexy. She doesn't always dress like that. She definitely has a balance. She's young. If she's going to a club or to like just anything that requires like something cute or sexy, she can wear that. Like, I think that's fine. So the main issue to begin with Angel Reese's statement of her being sexualized was that she was a victim of AI generated porn. So that is why she appeared to be super emotional during that video, because it violated her consent and her autonomy. And it has nothing to do with the way she dresses. Because even at that time, I don't even think she was dressing like how she dressed now. So this whole entire issue, it's about consent. And I'm really upset because like this really irritated me when I watched the video and I read the comments under that video. And this is not just that video, it's literally on social media everywhere. People are like making fun of her. They like put the quotes in under her pictures, or just like blogs that would post her. And basically they try to mock her and say, well, look at you dressing like this, but you've been sexualized. You know what I'm saying? It's like they trying to throw it at her in her face. And I'm gonna insert tweets, comments, all of this under her picture, so y'all can know I'm not lying. Like, people are saying this stuff and it's really rude. And my biggest issue is y'all are conflating two completely different things. So there are people implying that if she dressed provocatively, then she is inviting sexualization. That is literally what people are saying. And that is like the most harmful and false narrative to spread, especially on social media, especially to young, impressionable minds. Like that is really my problem here. And I want people to truly understand what I'm talking about, you know? And my thing is, Angel Reese only talked about that twice. She talked about it on her podcast because she had to launch it, and basically her first episode was just her getting an interview of herself so people can, you know, learn more about her. And she brought it up again. She basically said that it doesn't matter how she dresses or how people perceive her. She should not be sexualized. And I 100% agree with that. And then, like I said, the first time where she said she has been sexualized, and she was basically talking about the AI porn being made of her. Like, are y'all not really understanding the seriousness in that? She has friends, family members, people looking at this of her that was spreading all over social media, and it was literally just to hurt her. At the end of the day, it was literally just to hurt her, and that's what she was talking about. And I feel like people are just purposely trying to leave that context out of there. And so moving on now, they are just using that to throw it back in her face, and I just do not agree with it, and I think it's very distasteful. Now, since some people obviously do not understand what consent is, I'm going to read a definition to you. So consent is the permission for something to happen or agreement to do something. The permission for something to happen or agreement to do something. So my thing is, if Angel Reese chooses to post a picture, video, or whatever of her looking really cute, sexy, whatever y'all say, provocative, and she does get a reaction from other people, they're saying like, oh, you look good, etc., that's fine, because she did that on her own. She voluntarily did that on her own. You know what I'm saying? She did that for herself, you know? And with that being said, that is not an invitation for harassment or anything of that nature. The AI generated content that was made without her consent is the problem. That is the issue. That is what she was talking about. So to keep sitting up here throwing it at her face, like for posting a cute picture of herself wearing a bikini or whatever she's wearing, that does not equal. That doesn't. So what I'm trying to say, there is a hard line when a woman sits up here and posts herself in a bikini or whatever outfit voluntarily, then when somebody makes AI generated content without her consent, that is what I'm talking about. And so when people keep bringing up this "I've been sexualized" quote to use against her, remember the context behind it. Remember the true context behind it. And to further prove my point, Taylor Swift was another victim of this same exact thing, of this AI generated porn. Pictures, videos of her. This is the perfect example because Taylor Swift is widely known to be modest. I really don't see her in super skimpy, sexy, revealing clothes. So for her to have this happen to her further proves my point that anybody can be a victim of this, and that it does not matter what you are wearing. So yeah, that was like a big thing. Taylor Swift had these pictures floating everywhere. She had to get taken down. She had lawyers involved. It was a big thing. And like I said, Taylor Swift is this modest superstar. She does not dress like that at all. Like, she does not dress super sexy, super skimpy, none of that, and it still happened to her. So with that being said, I just really feel like people are purposely misunderstanding the words that came out of Angel Reese's mouth, period. So basically what she was saying, it is very frustrating to be sexualized without her consent, and that is what like, I feel like that is literally the point here. And I want people to truly understand what she was saying. You can sit up here and criticize Angel Reese for her basketball skills, all of that. If you don't like her, you don't like her. But to sit there and sexualize her and to just be mean and hateful, harass her, is just downright not right at all. Another big issue here is victim blaming. I just hate how far we have came as a society. Like, we really gotten very sensitive to situations like this, and for people to sit up here and still not understand the problem here, the root of the problem, is just super ignorant to me. I feel like this mindset is incredibly dangerous. Like, it's super dangerous. It's very harmful. You guys are basically saying that women, or just people in general, are responsible for the action of their predators. And I do not agree with that. I'm not trying to sit up here and make this super deep or super serious, but it really is that serious. Like, it truly is. There are pedophiles, there are rapists, predators all around this planet. Harassment comes in all shapes and forms. You can literally be dressed head to toe, or you can have a bikini on and still be harassed from men or women, anybody. So I literally do not understand this take. I think it's a dangerous take to spread, especially to young and impressionable minds. So again, clothing is not the issue. Consent is. So just to wrap this video up, like I said, if you don't like Angel Reese, if you want to critique her basketball skills, do that. If you want to critique the fact that she has a podcast and you feel like she's not focusing on her basketball skills, which she is, she just don't have nothing to prove to y'all, do that. But to sit there and be rude and mean and to basically justify people harassing her is just downright nasty and distasteful. Don't ever sit up here and blame a woman for being harassed because of what she's wearing, because it literally does not matter. You can be dressed head to toe, you can have a bikini on, whatever, and still be harassed. And the main issue here is consent. A lot of us are adults. Even if you're not and you're listening to this, you need to understand what consent is. It's not hard to understand. It's a very easy concept. And we've been learning about this since we were in grade school, y'all, like little kids. No means no. Come on, y'all. If you want to do something for somebody or whatever, you have to ask for permission. You never just do things. And we learned this when we were kids. So this form of harassment, it reflects a bigger issue in society. It reflects victim blaming, misogyny, and just downright not understanding somebody's boundaries. And we need to understand that and push that more, because that is not safe for anybody on this planet. And I'm just here to defend my girl Angel Reese, because she's not doing nothing wrong but being a young girl. Like, she in her 20s. She's living it up. And y'all mad. Or, and I'm not saying y'all as in everybody, but I'm just saying y'all because, you know. But I'm just saying, and I really do not agree with that. I don't like that. And I just wanted to get my thoughts on that, because I really felt like that video was disgusting. I really feel like these comments that I see all the time under her pictures, under the blogs, are disgusting. It's rude. I just feel like people are doing it just to be harmful and hateful to her. And that's not right. So again, people, learn what consent is, practice consent, and spread what consent is. Thank you for watching this video. And stay tuned for more. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah.